Today we're visiting Orange Twist in Westlake Village, where I will be getting a facial on my scalp, specifically the HydraFacial Keravive, which is similar to the facial. Basically, the esthetician uses a suction-like device to extract the dirt and oils from the scalp and exfoliate at the same time, so we're gonna learn exactly how it works and how it benefits the scalp. We'll also see the treatment done on different scalps to see how the treatment works on different hair types.
Tell me a little bit about your hair. Can it be a little bit dry to normal, or is it more oily?
It's definitely more on the oilier side. So I feel like, especially these last few months, it's gotten like, I have to wash it almost every day because I feel gross and I feel the buildup. And then I did a microscope check, which was really disgusting. But I found that there is like buildup and then a lot of like redness too. It's just been bad. And then it's like dry in some areas too. I don't really know.
Okay, no problem.
And, oh, I'm losing hair. Oh, and I'm getting a lot of gray hairs.
And, right?
Yeah, the gray hairs are like a thing.
So for Keravive, you can either treat kind of hairline in the front here to the crown, which is what we typically do, just to kind of start that little bit of regrowth and boost that volume there. Or we can do crown to occipital, which is just right underneath here. But we really like to concentrate in the front, running back to the crown.
When I looked at it with the microscope cam, it almost seemed like there was little pieces of like breakage almost on the scalp, like it just didn't, that hair didn't want to grow.
Totally.
Oh, look at those little like ends that are not even growing. But I just don't want to, I'm too young.
Hair grows in 3 cycles. The anagen phase is like the active growth phase when we're really growing and we want to keep it in that phase for as long as possible. The telogen phase is when you can see those little broken guys. So what's really cool about Keravive is it exfoliates those little broken guys off so they can come out and you can shed those naturally, and then a new plumper hair can kind of come in and start to grow back in its place. So the Beta HD solution is the first solution in our process here. It's just gonna exfoliate any type of oil, dirt, debris away and make a really nice canvas, super clean for the peptide solution. So we're gonna exfoliate it with our traditional HydraFacial tip here.
Is this the one with like the vortex suction
Yes,
device?
totally. So it uses the original vortex technology that HydraFacial uses. Similar to a microdermabrasion, but it also is infusing all of those amazing peptides as well to give you a really good exfoliation but keep you super hydrated.
Okay, so it's like suction and infusion at the same time.
Exactly.
It's not like a painful feeling, it's just unexpected on your scalp to have this like abrasive tool go back and forth. Yeah.
Totally. Just like that
Yeah.
little bit of like irritation and exfoliation. What happens with buildup is it blocks the follicle. So the follicle is unable to receive any type of nutritional absorption at all. And this kind of removes that blockage and, like I said, creates such a beautiful canvas that you're able to then infuse all of your ingredients into your scalp.
What are the benefits of getting the treatment one time? Like, what will I see? And then what are the benefits for clients who get it for like the full 3 treatments?
So the benefits of one treatment, you're gonna see if you have any type of itchiness, it's definitely gonna relieve that itchiness and inflammation and dry scalp. You should feel much more hydrated, and it's also gonna increase the application of your shampoos and the penetration of your conditioners. So it's gonna make overall maintenance a lot easier for you, which is gonna just overall restore the health of your hair. But you're also gonna see an increase in volume as well.
Sweet.
Yeah, and then compared to 3 treatments, since that is half of the hair cycle, you should see really good volume restoration, and you could even see a little bit of new growth stimulated. So I'm gonna go ahead and turn on the machine and start our infusion.
It's very slurpy.
It is very slurpy. The Keravive proteins, it's a biomimetic peptide complex. And so what biomimetic means is when it hits your scalp, it's able to detect and sense what you are lacking and then it mimics those cells, so it's able to kind of fill in the gaps of what you're needing. So if you're a little bit drier, it's gonna mimic more of like a hydrating peptide. And if you have more of an oilier scalp, it's gonna balance that oil production really, really nicely there.
Like I was expecting my scalp to feel like very slippery, and it kind of just, it feels cooling, but there's not like water dripping from like the sides or anything. So that's interesting. It means it's actually like soaking up the goodies. So right now we're doing 2/3 of the head, and that's typically $700 per treatment.
Yes.
And then how many treatments do you need usually?
So we typically recommend doing your treatments in a series of 3, just because that is about half of the life of the hair cycle. It's about 7 months that the hair stays in an active hair cycle before it starts to shed. So we just want to try to keep it in that active phase for as long as possible, like I was saying. So typically we come in every 30 days for the treatment, and you also get a little take-home spray treatment that you will do nightly.
Okay.
Every night you're gonna put this on and kind of massage it in there and just wear it to bed. This is gonna be really, really like your tried and true.
So I'm back home, and this is how my hair looks. I didn't brush it or anything. There's no like residue that's showing from the treatment. My scalp feels so clean. So now I am going to check the immediate after shots with the microscope cam to see what we're dealing with. Wow, it's like so shiny now. Alright, this is like directly on the top of my head, kind of where my bangs are starting. Obviously, like some follicles still have some buildup. Wow, that is a clean, shiny scalp.
So it's been a few weeks since my hair treatment, and as you can see, it is so full. I feel like it just feels so clean. I feel like there's a lot of growth that's already happening. All I've done is put peptides on every day since the procedure, and I'm definitely going to do the treatment again. I'm going to keep doing it because I'm getting such great results.
Really what I'm trying to see in regards to results with this treatment is fuller hair, more thickness. I personally haven't really seen much of a change just yet. I mean, it's only been 2 weeks, so it's possible that change has happened and I just can't see it at this very moment. So I'm looking forward to the next 2 weeks to see where we're at.
So it's been 2 weeks since I've had the treatment, and this is what the top part of my scalp looked like before, immediately after, 1 week after, and today. I think a lot of the buildup around the follicles significantly decreased, and my scalp was looking super bright and glowy. Throughout the 2 weeks of using the peptide spray they provided, I did notice that my scalp was feeling a lot less oily than before, and there were some days that I feel like I could have gone an extra day without washing my hair, so that is a plus for me. My favorite part of the treatment was definitely the infusion of the peptides. It was so nice and cooling, and you feel no discomfort at all. I think if we weren't filming, I would probably fall asleep. Although it's recommended to have 3 treatments, I did see and feel benefits with just 1 treatment. Although if you're someone with more serious scalp concerns and someone who wants to really stimulate some hair growth, then I think trying the full 3 treatment plan would be the way to go in terms of seeing results.